Hello and welcome. Well, this is it, the first Christmas show that I have done this year, which is rather exciting. Woohoo! And it's the first show I've done with Phill for ages. Hello, love. Oh, it feels like such a long time. Bear with, we might not have his mic on. So, while he's doing that, I'm going to talk to you about festive flexaganza. So, your flexi-travaganza, I can never say this. Basically, if you are spending £5, if you're spending, actually, it's anything more than £5, until next Tuesday, it's going to be split across 2 payments. That is amazing. So, you could be spending £6, 3 months this, I went for an easy math. 3 months this, £3 this month, £3 next month, which is fabulous. So, it does mean, I mean, we have got dyes on the show. You might just be going for dyes. You might, and they are beautiful. Everything is beautiful. Everything is seriously cool. We've got a big bundle, and the one-day special is already busy. So please bear that in mind. So the Flex Extravaganza, please bear that in mind. With that £5 that you can split, over £5 you can split into 2 easy payments, interest-free, of course. Now, are you ready, my friend? That were funny. We were chatting in the back and you were saying, yeah. And you said, oh, I haven't got my mic yet. Oh, because it were someone anyway. Anyway, it's Mike, he's here. It is so exciting.
It's really so exciting. Yeah, really exciting. So Christmas 2021, let's face it, we all need a bit of jolly. And we all need a bit of festiveness. I know it's July and the sun's shining, but let's get ahead of the game. Yeah. So what I've done here is I've brought you a really pretty, this is my comfort zone. This is right down my alley, this is. So you've got Rococo Splendour. So I've put together a collection of stamps that give you everything. So you have the traditional Christmas sentiments, you have phrases, which are bigger, so they're like you could use them for the inside of your card. You've then got the foliage that is just so stunning, and as Leonie gets down the counter and shows you everything, it will all become clear how I've put this collection together. The whole thing works so well together. You're
getting a lot.
Absolutely.
I mean, look at all them stamps. I love them because you can do so much with them.
I know. Your backgrounds, you can decorate your toppers, you can do your borders, etc, etc. These are the festive phrases you've got there. So this is the Rococo Splendour font, which is the swirliest, most elegant that I've ever done. It's
the swirliest font ever. Yeah, that is gorgeous.
It's the swirliest one ever. And it's really elegant, it's really classy, it's really stylish. So you know you're going to be using these year in, year out.
Yes,
and I know we say that all the time, and then next year we'll bring you something else, but these really are timeless. Absolutely gorgeous. And then what I did was I did 2 little background stamps to go with this collection. And the reason I did those, so it's a tiny script, so the one you're looking at here is one that says Noel. It's the same Rococo Splendour font.
And I am going to show you one with your card, because actually you can, in real life, you can actually read that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I can read that in real life, and actually I can even read that. I mean, I need to squint because my eyesight's rubbish, but I can even read it when it's been embossed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is incredible.
You know me. There's no point doing a stamp if it's not legible and you can't read what it says. But what I wanted was two really dainty, delicate, tiny fonts backgrounds. So you've got Happy Christmas and you've got Noel. These are amazing again for your backgrounds, for creating your toppers, for stamping over your poinsettias and etc. And embossing. And because you know I test them with embossing powders, you know you're going to get a really good result with those.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
It's really beautiful, this collection.
I really like this set. It's absolutely gorgeous. Right, it is very busy. We have got a big bundle, which I will be talking to you in a minute about, which has got a bigger saving. So, however, what you've got, as Phill says, those 2 beautiful background stamps. I really like them. As I say, in real life, you will absolutely be able to read them, and I love the delicacy of them. They're so elegant. You've then got some beautiful sentiment stamps. So you've got things like, with love at Christmas, wishing you peace, love and joy, which is stunning. And these are such a beautiful big font. And I know on the packaging, it doesn't, the packaging isn't the same size as the stamp. If I just slip that one in for you, you can see that they are bigger than the packaging, and they're absolutely gorgeous. You've then got that incredible foliage. Oh, in fact, you know what? Let's talk about you get the foliage, you get sentiments. Okay, but bear with. So if you did want your one-day special, 091874. Now you're saving £9 for that. Okay. However, we've then got papers and embossing folders, and actually everyone's going for the complete. So if you do want the complete, you do need to be checking out your baskets, because that's what people are going for. With the complete, you're also getting the brand new embossing folders and the brand new papers, 2 paper packs, and that's an extra £5 saving. So altogether, if you are going for everything, so that's your papers, that's your embossing folders, that's all those stamps, then 100, bear with, it should be £108.90. That is going to be changed for you, because it is less than that, because remember, you've got that £5 saving, then your extra saving, all of that bundled together, and then you have got your flexi. That will be changing in just a few moments' time. Phill, this is such a lovely collection. I'm going to flick through the papers.
You're making me badly, aren't you? Even lower price than
I'm going to show papers first.
The papers are absolutely stunning. So remember at the beginning when we first started looking at the stamps, I said to you, all will become clear with that set of foliage stamps. So if you look at these papers, you will now see how this whole collection is coming together. Christmas, they're upside down, darling.
Oh.
Christmas is when we make the most cards generally. Yeah. So I wanted it to be easy as we can, but classy and absolutely stunning and beautiful and coordinated. You can get this complete collection home and you've got everything by your card blanks and your glue and your glitter and what have you to make some really, really stunning cards. When we eventually get to show you the samples, you'll just see it's. And I know I say it's easy, it's just the papers themselves give you inspiration.
Tell you what, they're nice papers.
I know they are, yeah.
They're good quality. I really like these.
Yeah, they're beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah, that's your decorative papers, so all your really pretty backgrounds. And then you've got your beautiful backgrounds. The colour palette on this is divine.
Stunning. So as always, I always bring a duo of papers, so we have the decorative pretty one, and then what I wanted to go with this was kind of a shabby chic wood grain. So you have 10 different colours in the wood grain accents papers.
Lovely.
All 10 of those colours are picked from elements within the foliage paper, so you know you've got complete coordination, with that. And they're amazing for you to stamp over, amazing to heat emboss onto, which is what we're going to do in a second. They're just really, really beautiful papers. It's so easy. That's really like 80 sheets of paper. With the 2 paper packs, it's 80 sheets.
That's amazing.
Crazy.
That's really amazing. All part of this big deal. That big deal already over 15 actually, because I missed the 10. Already 15% of the big collection has gone, which is amazing. I am going to tell you as well about those wonderful embossing folders. I'm really pleased you've put embossing folders in, because I love, we don't use them enough, but these are just glorious.
I use them constantly.
You do.
Constantly.
And they look amazing. They make your card look
It's just texture.
Cool.
It's instant texture that's in the background. You can use it in the foreground. So you've got the falling snow. You'll recognise when we get to the dies. So that is the falling snow. The next one Leona's going to show you is the holly flourish, and when we get to the dies, that will completely coordinate with one of the new dies.
Gorgeous, And
then the next one is the mistletoe sprigs, which again completely coordinates with the new dies.
Amazing.
And with the papers and with the stamps. So the whole collection
goes together.
It just works.
Everything works together. Right, Phill, I'm going to talk to him about money, because it's right on your screen now. So what you are getting for that £108.90, you're getting those beautiful papers, you're getting your 3 gorgeous big 8x8 embossing folders, and you've then got all of those stamps. Everything coordinates, everything goes together beautifully. Now it's saying £4 saving, but of course you've got your saving from your stamps, that's carried forward from your beautiful ODS of one day special, and £9 is carried forward there. Added to your £4 of course, that's your £13. But then you've got, have we another saving as well, I thought, when we were talking about it? No, so it's your making things up.
I mean, come on, I've still got to eat, love.
Do you know, when we were talking about it, I thought that's me and our Adam's maths, that is. So if you do want to go for this, now not only have you got that saving, but you have got your flexi. So today, all you need to pay today to get the whole collection delivered to your door, £36.30. We don't charge you any interest, and obviously if you're going for it all today, you know when your next payments are going out. You've got 3 payments there. Interest-free, you know exactly what you're paying, but you get to craft straight away. Can I show you some gorgeous, gorgeous cards? Because you lot have been busy. There's
loads. And then before I forget, so I need to say thank you for the to my design team, so to myself, to Karen, because Karen's made some, to Linda, to Alison, to Joanne and to Lozzie, because these samples are amazing.
Yeah, they're really
If you follow Sentimentally Yours on Facebook, you'll see I created an album this morning. And there's over 50 samples in there for immediate inspiration.
Amazing.
So go and have a look, and you'll see all these cards Leonie's showing you are going to be on in the album permanently, so you can get your collection home, and straight away you've got some ideas to start working with.
These are beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful,
aren't they gorgeous?
Aren't they?
And do you know what I mean? The thing for me is, Christmas, like I say, is when we make the most cards.
Yes.
It doesn't mean we want to do them quick and easy, and they look quick and easy.
Yeah.
These are quick and easy because you've got coordinating products, but they look stunning.
Absolutely.
Every one of these looks stunning.
I must admit, this, you're looking at these, you know you want your embossing powder, and your embossing powders, but your dyes.
Yeah.
I mean, the dyes just they just finish everything off.
Touches.
You've got your beautiful, obviously your sentiments. You've got the wonderful papers. You've got the texture on those papers, which looks amazing.
It's the embossing folder, so the papers are good enough quality for you to run through the new embossing folders.
Look at that. I love just white card embossed. How good does that look?
Classy. Classy in the glass.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
It is classy, always classy.
Classy, not
never
brassy.
brassy. We are
never
with
brassy.
Phill. Oh, never brassy. Okay. We are 12 minutes in. This is a brand new launch. We've got that big collection, but already a quarter of the stock has gone. I mean, have a look at it. So from me to him, all of that. I mean, it's a wonderful collection. All you need to pay this month to get that delivered to your door is £36.30. You've got a wonderful flexi basket opened up, which means you might be popping extra goodies in there. 047121. Right, let's talk dies, because
beautiful.
These are ace.
I've even done some little boards for you, love. Look at that.
Eh?
Look at the little boards. I've done them for you.
Get you.
I know.
Oh, you've been busy.
I'm just too good.
Phill. Oh, look what our Phil's been doing. Tell ya, this is what he's been doing. He's been doing a cheeky bit of boarding. Did you even stick them on the board?
Yeah.
Did you even
I've done it from start to finish, darling.
Did
and
you even? Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Wow. You've changed.
Shall I tell you why? Because you know when you look at the pictures and you actually look at the dies, you can't see what the actual die cut looks like.
Yeah, absolutely.
And these dies are amazing, Leonie. You've got all my deboss detail in them, which I'll let you show everybody the board in a sec.
Yeah.
There you go. I love mistletoe.
Yeah,
love
that's
mistletoe.
lovely.
It's featured throughout the papers within the complete collection as well.
Yeah.
So the winter foliage has the mistletoe in it. So what you've got there is a left facing, right facing, large, small, then a smaller middle one, and then the 4 berries.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, and I love the texture in it. You know, you have got, in fact, if I show you that card, look, with the beautiful mistletoe on, how does this work?
I know, I had to think, squeeze it there.
Oh, there you go, squeeze it.
It's one of Joanne's.
Give it a squeeze.
Give it a squeeze, love, give it a squeeze. It's one of Joanne's. It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Joanne.
She's really clever.
Joanne, you're pushing it. You're pushing me.
I was the same, love, when I was trying to figure out what to do. But doesn't it look gorgeous?
Yeah, and you can really see the texture of the mistletoe.
Absolutely.
That is just gorgeous. Now, already 10% of the stock has gone of the beautiful mistletoe, only £17.99. You can pop that into that flexi basket, obviously, because we've got our festive flex. that, you can still split the payments into if you are getting it on its Todd. 114871. So that's your first brand new one. That is your beautiful mistletoe, the next one. And this is lovely. And again, as soon as I see that, that's your papers, isn't it?
Absolutely. So complete coordination, that's what it's all about. So the actual holly leaf, the actual holly on that, they took ages to get right. I'm going to tell you that right from the offset, because these are really, really delicate. But if you look at that properly, when Leonie shows you the little board, you've actually got a minimum of 4 or 5 ways you can snip into that. And that was by design. I did that on purpose. But if you, I don't know whether you can get in close enough on the actual holly petal, that's got the... I'm back! I was only here last week doing the same. But the holly petal, the holly leaves actually have the debossed detail in them as well. It's not just about doing pretty shapes for me, it's about going the extra mile and putting the detail in.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's like you say, because they are so cuttable, it's the size as well. I mean, if I stick my hand in there, that is a big die.
It's nearly as big as your hand.
It's nearly as big as my hand. Now, I'll do this. There you go. Boom. Look at that. Fixed, because Phil's been making boards. If you do want to get hold of this one, that has been super busy. £19.99, 10% of stock has gone. 655552, 15 minutes into the programme, and this is absolutely flying, as if by magic. Thank you, Molly. Next, we've got for you, now these are essential. And you are 100% right. When you look at that picture, there's no, and the dies, there's no way you think they're as elegant as they are. And then when you look at that, it's like, oh yeah, that's superb.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course the pine cones have got the debossed detail, so slightly different to things you might have seen before, because the actual shape of the pine cone is debossed. They're really classy. Yeah. The branches, this is how particular I am. The branches are actually in the papers with the robins on. So the robins are nesting on some branches in the papers, and that is the branches I've used to create these. And I've wanted to do these for, I can't tell you how long. Can't tell you, because we can use these all year round, not necessarily Christmas, and I love foliage, as you know.
They are essential. I mean, there's some beautiful cards at the front using all the dies, but they are essential. This will be something that you use with your florals. It'll be like your autumn.
Now you know why this is my zone, because pretty foliage, all the embellishments, the decoration is completely me, and this collection is just me.
Completely. It's completely. You can tell with the cards. Now, if you do want that, that's an absolute essential. £17.99, 423565 is your item number. Now, it wouldn't be Christmas if we didn't have some poinsettias, and these are your delicate poinsettias, of course, and as ever, you've got that beautiful embossed detail. I haven't mentioned either, you do get the magnetic mats that you're seeing. I'll twist that so you can see all of them there, Neela. And that is, again, beautiful. I love that beautiful debossed detail.
Right, well, it's not. So last year, if you were unlucky and you didn't get my festive poinsettias last year, we have a little bit of stock on the website. I won't be bringing those back, just to give you a heads up. These are this year's poinsettias, which are the same size, the same shape, but these are delicate, so can you see the veins cut out? I absolutely love these, and I'm even going to go as far as to say I think they're my favourites.
Favourites?
But let me just warn you, everybody, they are really delicate. So when I did my Facebook Live last night, I was showing people how to shape these, and once you've got the gist of it, you've absolutely got it, but these are just so classy.
Yeah, I really like those. And they do look, if I pick up a card...
You need to find one that's got the open one on. That might be last year's.
That's last year's. That's last year's.
There'll be some somewhere.
That's one. That's got the open.
There you go.
Or is it?
I'm using them as well.
No. We'll have to wait. I'll have to rummage. I can't rummage.
There's too many.
I can't rummage. I know there's cards on the front, but I can't get hold of them. Okay, so the next one that you've got, and again, this I think is my favourite. I really like these,
you can't go wrong with fern leaves, can you?
And they're such a good size as well. Again, these are really good for snipping.
Yeah, absolutely.
Proper snippability and shaping.
Absolutely. So you've got the left facing, right facing, and the two different sizes. because it's no good me just having 2 leaves. I want it in bigger, larger and smaller. But you have got loads and loads of snippability within these. The fern leaves actually come on a DL magnetic sheet. Because we managed to get them onto a DL, which is why I've managed to, because if you look at how much metal there is, it's quite a lot. But I managed to squeeze them onto a DL, so it's kept the price to less than 20 quid, which I thought was marvellous.
That's marvellous. Well done, love.
Oh, I'm just so good saving money
with
like
magnetic sheets and the dies, less than 20 quid.
But more importantly, these are going to be used year in, year out.
Yeah, they are.
You can use them with anything.
They would be my go-to. For me, definitely, so far, my favourites have been the ferns and the branches. I think because they're the ones that I'll get so much use out of. Only £17.99, so again, such... is it the right way? Yeah. Such good value for money. 328178 is your item number. Now, the next one, this is a good one. Now, this is your favourite, everybody. In fact, 30% of the stock has gone already. £24.99. These are really different, Phill?
Are they just?
Yeah.
So, remember when I brought my original border dies out earlier in the year, I did 3 different patterns with a plain one to go behind it. Haven't done that with Christmas because I thought it was, to be honest, I thought it was a bit cheeky. You don't need 4 poinsettia borders, you don't need 4 holly borders, so I've put it together as a trio. Again, you've got the debossing detail. Again, you've got snippability with all of them. All of them you can cut down the middle, which is what I've done on my first demo, and create smaller borders. All of them, there you go, the deboss detail, and they're just really beautiful, Leonie.
Yeah, they look
and I've
really
catered to everybody because although my theme is foliage this year, Trudy's isn't, so I've got the snowflake in there, so when we're here with Trudy's soon, that works really well with Trudy's collection.
Amazing. And I do like the size of these, because they'd be
20.
Lovely to have a ribbon through middle as well, wouldn't they?
20 centimetres long, the same as my other border, so they're almost 8 inches.
So again, everything matches. Okay, only £24.99. Of course, with these, everything mixes and matches, but they're all completely standalone. 961216. If you do want to pop those in that collection, you've got your flexi. So it does mean, I mean, if you're going for your big collection, you're splitting this into 3 payments, not 2, which is really handy. And you've got some beautiful cards along the front there. Yeah, these are just exquisite. And I love the papers. I mean, look at those poinsettias. Now, they're the poinsettias.
Can you tell that's one of mine?
Oh, well done.
I don't know what gave it away, but look how gorgeous the detail is in that poinsettia. More importantly, if you have got last year's festive poinsettias, the one with the deboss detail, they work with them. You'll see lots and lots of samples, particularly mine, where I've mixed and matched them, and it looks really gorgeous.
Oh, they're beautiful. And look at the borders.
I know.
The borders look so good.
I know.
First, when you first see that, that does look like part of the paper. But actually, that is amazing. Oh, you're loving your borders. 40% of the stock has gone. That is absolutely flying. 961216 is your item number. Oh, I do want to show you more. Honestly, there's so many beautiful finished samples as well, but brand new as well. We've got the cardstock, and this posh.
Yeah, it is posh.
Posh cardstock,
It really is. It really is.
Oh, look at the shine.
This is the first
this is lovely.
The first 7 colours, of our Lustre cardstock, which I'm going to be introducing throughout the rest of the year. So we've got the whole collection. Obviously, I've put together a festive set, so you can pick and mix and pick and mix. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can choose the ones that you know you're going to use the most, i.e., like the red and green, what have you.
I love that blue.
This is absolutely lush.
Look at that blue. But that's
they're all lovely,
tremendous.
This is because originally they were 6, and I couldn't stop.
So like,
because they're all just too nice, and like the hot chocolate there, the brown one is good for your branches, for your pine cones. The blue one and the silver one obviously are going to be good if your theme is snowflakes this year. So you really can't go wrong with that. It's really, really good cardstock.
That is lovely quality. You can feel it straight away. That's such nice quality. And I love that you've got a pick and mix. So it's up to you what you're going for. So you're choosing 3 3 colours. So you can go for your hot chocolate that you see there, the beautiful new gold. We've also got the majestic blue, absolutely my favourite. You've got the beautiful snow white that we saw. You've got that imperial red, proper red, and then that gorgeous rich green. And then, of course, the silver. Yeah, my favourite's the blue. That blue is just delicious. You're choosing 3 of them, 20 in each sheet. So that's going to be 60 sheets of card for £22.49. It's double-sided. That beautiful lustre, just exquisite. 692269. Now then, if you do want anything, check your basket out. However, that one day special, that has been busy as well. So please, you've got so many choices. Obviously, the one day special, that is all your beautiful stamps, the background stamps. Hold on, we're doing the live walk. Doing live walk. Oh, are you there? Are you there? Oh, moonwalk. Quickly. Adam says quickly. Are you sure quick? Adam's like, quick. I was like, oh, are you sure? Are you sure? Okay, your one day special. You've got those 2 beautiful backgrounds. You've got sentiments. You've got the incredible foliage. There's so much you can do with the one day special on its own. £59.95 is your price. That gives you 2 payments, £29.98, saving £9 on that one. 091874. Okay, that's if you're going for your one day special. However, if you want everything, you've got your 3 flexi payments. It means you're getting your beautiful one day special. You get those sensational papers and the embossing folders. What I love about this are, Phill, obviously the design and everything, but I love that the majority of the stuff are tools. Yeah. So things that you'll get out year after year after year.
Yeah, absolutely. So the stamps, you know, you're going to use all the time.
Yeah.
The embossing folders, you know, you're going to use all the time. The papers are obviously a consumable, but if you use them, cleverly, you're going to get at least, well, a minimum of 80 cards out of it.
Yeah, easy.
Times that by 2 if you do like 5x5s. So that's just from the papers.
Yeah.
It's a really gorgeous collection.
Oh, the paper. Oh, that's, I mean, yeah, the price is phenomenal when you think about what you're actually getting. And you've got your 3 flexi pays. Only $36.30 today to get the whole bundle delivered to your door. And it's absolutely flying. In fact, we're already approaching 40% of the stock on the big bundle. 047121. Right, our lovely Phill.
Right. So let me just tell you a little story. So before we start, so I was saying to Leonie before, I'm only here for 3 hours. You've got me for 6, 8 and 8 in the morning, and then the lovely Julia takes over. So I've prepped 5 demos. And when I was talking, I know it's ambitious, but when I was talking to Julia, I said, what I'll do is I'll prep 3 of my normal ones and 2 that are quick. Anyway, by the time I finish prepping the quick ones, the normal ones.
So basically, they all take about an hour.
Yeah, minimum. They all take about an hour. But what I want to try and show you is the different looks you get. In fact, before I start, you know, here we go again. You know, on where the pack shot is of the one day special, there's a gold and silver card at the front. It's one of mine. But I just want to show you how different that is.
Oh, yeah, we're there.
How different that is to the foliage, but it's still using the one day special stamps. Yeah. So you can see that gorgeous Noel in the background.
And that's that cardstock, innit?
Yeah, it's lush. It looks almost mechanical, that.
That looks lovely.
And I am going to demo a version of that tonight.
That's beautiful.
I've changed it up a bit and we're doing it traditional colours just to show you how versatile they are.
I'm going to interrupt you.
Go on.
There's borders on that, isn't there?
Yeah.
Those borders are flying. Half the stock of those borders have gone already. This is the launch hour. 30 minutes in, half the stock has gone. Yeah, you know what to do. Please check out your baskets out on those ones and get that cardstock. You've just seen how beautiful that looks. Do not forget to get that cardstock, because that is, I mean, look at the lusciousness on that.
The lusciousness.
Oh, it's luscious.
And do you know what? Every one of those colours gives you the same sheen. It's just beautiful, beautiful cardstock.
A luscious lustre.
A luscious lush.
Lustre. 692269. Over to you, Phill.
Right, so let me just tell you where we've got to.
Where
so
have we
I've got a 20 by, no it's not, it's an 8x8 card blank. I've got on there the Imperial Red as a layer. Yeah. I've got the rich green as a layer.
Beautiful.
And then the top piece, I'm just going to wiggle so you can see the embossed part of it. Yeah.
There you go, yeah.
So this is using the Falling Snow embossing folder.
Beautiful.
On the new Snow White cardstock. Can you see? Well, yeah, it's nearly blinding everybody. Sorry,
yeah,
everybody.
it's that shimmer, isn't it?
That shimmer is,
yeah, that's
it's just,
lovely.
It's classy though, because this sounds really awful, but you know, years and years and years ago when I bought Pearl card, I've not liked it because it looked a bit...
meh.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit meh.
A bit that, yeah, a bit that.
But
this is really classy. This is really, really elegant.
This is what,
right, so that's where I've got to on that.
Beautiful.
I've over-prepped because you know I never get anything done. So what I've done is we're doing a little bit of a scrapbooky style card here.
I love that paper.
I know.
That's
Do you see
really
what I mean
cute.
about the twigs, look? Can you see twigs that match your dies?
Yeah, that's really sweet.
The colours, we've not even shown you the embossing powders yet, but when we get to them, you'll see that the colours of the embossing powders are perfect as well.
And it matches the stamps as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got a little bit of a scrapbooky style going on. We've got that layer going there. We've got this one going here that we're going to emboss onto, and then we've got this one here that we're going to have the sentiment on. I've got the borders already cut in the Snow White Pearl cardstock,
Beautiful.
and I've chopped it in half, as you can see.
Ah, yes, of course.
So what I'm going to do is all the work that you need to see me do. So this is one of the
background papers.
Yeah, one of the background papers from the wood grain accents.
Beautiful.
I think there are 3 or 4 different shades of green in there. So I tend to favour the darker shades of green.
Yeah.
But remember, all the shades are picked from the patterns in the paper.
Yeah, so they're going to match, whatever you choose.
Absolutely. So we're going to overstamp on that with one of the Rococo Christmas. We're going to overstamp on that with one of the Rococo Christmas.
It's been
I'm just too
organised, Phil. I don't know, actually.
Festive.
Look, he's got,
festive dies. You would save yourself loads of time.
Yeah, I would save myself loads of time.
You would. If you just invested a bit of time.
If I had you sorting my life out.
Yeah, because obviously I've got so much time to do that. I'm just looking for my acrylic block.
I mean, all time you've saved. I always know where my acrylic block is. Are them the 3 acrylic blocks right there on your counter next to your glue?
No, love, I need a square one, don't I?
Oh, okay.
Sorry, everybody.
I would have had my acrylic block out. You haven't got a box for that.
Right, we'll do it.
Do you want me to talk while you rummage?
Yeah, give me a minute to rummage. Can you do anything? No, because I need to go edge to edge.
You've got loads of cards. I want to show cards.
Go on, then, you do that.
You rummage. Right, he's going to rummage. I love that has happened just after you've been showing off about your organisation. That, babes, is karma. Real life, my friends. Now, have a look at this. This is absolutely beautiful. I love that you've got the paper in the background there. I love the gorgeous frame. You can see the embossing folder on there as well. You've then got the gorgeous, gorgeous flowers and the swirls, which are absolutely sensational. Obviously, there's so many different looks. You have to get hold of those borders. Those borders are flying. I really like these, Phil. I think they look so elegant. They look, I don't know, they've just, especially when you look at things like that. I mean, that has just got a really beautiful, proper festive feel to it, but it just feels special. You know, really, really special.
They're your mantelpiece cards, aren't they?
Yeah, they're right. Yeah, that is absolutely gorgeous. Just gorgeous. It's funny, isn't it? Like July, and you think, oh, Christmas at July. And then when I see out cards, it's like, oh, they're just lovely.
I know.
They're lovely. And then you don't mind.
I think the thing is, it's like I said, because we know that Christmas is when we make the most cards, because we send them to just about everybody we know. So the earlier you get ahead, the better.
Absolutely.
And this is why I work hard to put collections together that make it fun.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, years ago, I used to be so stressed doing Christmas cards, trying to make them look different for people, but still as good. Yeah. And because you've got so many different styles of papers within this, they're going to look same but different, but all gorgeous.
Yeah, right. No, they look beautiful.
So let's
crack on.
Crack on. I'm going to do something.
It's only half past.
Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to overstamp on this with the Noel background.
Beautiful.
And this is why I found my block. It was here.
right next to you, love.
I know.
And you know what you needed? A label on it.
I should have had a label on it that said acrylic.
If you'd have had a label,
I
it'd
should
have been...
Or a big arrow that says
Do you want me to tell you
here.
get organised in your life?
I like to put labels on tubs and things.
You should have had a little label on that. Everything would have been better. You'd have been
right,
safe.
so we're going to use from the embossing powders. This is how many we've got now in the
Ooh.
Yeah, I know, in the premium embossing powders, this is how many colours we've got. So we've got the 6 Christmas new ones, and I'm going to go with the pine tree, which is the darker shade of green.
Oh, nice, a darker shade of green.
So
nice.
you've got six different colours, and I've purposefully not called them Christmas red, Christmas green, because it puts you in the mindset that you can only use them for Christmas.
Yes.
So the bright green one that you can see there is actually called New Leaf, and it's amazing for all your flourishes and your swirls and everything.
Yeah.
You're doing a grand job at that.
Thanks, love. I just had to move my head out of it, though, because that were annoying. Now, I really like these colours. And the thing is, with our Phil's powders, they're really nice big pots as well. You get a lot for your money. I love that one, the mulled wine. That's beautiful.
Mulled wine is gorgeous. And again, the colours are picked to go with the papers and everything.
Yeah,
but
they're
you know you're going to be able
rich.
to use them all the time.
The mulled wine's lovely. That beautiful deep green is absolutely exquisite. I love that lovely light green as well, because that is super pretty. You've then got, you need that one, don't you? The great oak. Imagine doing all your beautiful the branches in that. Yeah, they'll look so good. You've got your wonderful berry. So that's your berry red, berry red. And then you've got the stone hearth. Oh, that's a nice
stone
colour.
hearth, I think, might be my favourite. That card there, the tall one here.
This one?
Yeah, that's one of mine, and it's got the, look at that stone hearth colour.
Oh gosh, that's gorgeous.
In that,
Is that the stone hearth?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
It's like a dusky beige colour, and it works so well with all the brown tones
Phil,
and
that's
everything.
beautiful. That's beautiful. Hold on, can we see the whole? That's it, the whole card, because you've got so much going on there. That is absolutely beautiful. And at the bottom there, is that the embossing folder?
Yeah, that's the mistletoe.
Oh, that looks good on the
folder.
brand, doesn't it? Oh yeah, that's lovely. Obviously you can get everything on its own if you wish with the embossing folders, but obviously it is in the big bundle as well. 22 nearly.
Right. Whatever do you mean? Right, so I've inked this within an inch of its life with the Versamark. Obviously I'm using a block because I need to go edge to edge, and I wouldn't be able to do that. If you were doing this at home, you could stamp it and then cut it out afterwards. Yes. So I'm just going to turn it on its side because I find it easier to stamp this way. Marvellous. And I'm going to go over the top and still try and keep it straight. So this is the Noel background.
Beautiful.
And it's got a little star detail in it.
Yeah. I really like these, and it was like you're saying, you know, stamping and embossing over your flowers and stuff, because they're that delicate. They will utterly work.
Julia's done gold, I think, on the Imperial red cardstock on one of her samples, and it looks incredible.
Yeah, I bet.
It looks really posh. So let's just get that off, and then we'll get this embossed.
Beautiful. Oh, you can hear that.
Yeah, well, that's how much pressure I just put on it. And these embossing powders, so these are premium embossing powders, and they will pick all the detail up. I'll just remind you that they do have the built-in anti-static. Cool. So keep them in the pots.
Yes.
You can see that already before I even... Yeah. And look at that.
That's so nice. Look at the detail.
Oh, have I got a... Is it the aircon?
Probably, love.
I think the aircon did that. Just said no, it were you. I don't do mistakes, darling.
It's like you either... this is it, TV life. We blame aircon and the lights.
Everything except for us,
Oh, it's the lights. It's the lights.
I think that's what it was, Leonie. I think the light must have just dazzled me as I was doing that.
I tell you. Oh, now that's the aircon. We saw that blowing your doodah away.
See, you can't blame me. You can't blame me.
Yeah, cheeky bit of aircon.
Right, so I'm just going to emboss this from above. Normally, as you know, I would do this from underneath, but it's only going to be a background texture. This is what I meant by the whole collection working as a complete collection. So when you get this home, you're going to think, oh yeah, that'll look fab in the background of that. That'll look fab stamped on this. And the choice, to be able to have the choice is what it's all about.
That is such a beautiful stamp. The elegance of that, it's so delicate.
And because it's small, it's one of those things that you don't see it. Can you see? I'll show you in a minute. It's one of those things you don't see immediately. It's one of those details.
Yeah, yeah.
And
it's amazing.
My job, my motto is it's all about the details. I've always said that for the many years I've been crafting. But the details that you don't notice immediately, and that's what makes them special,
It's one of those as well. It's actually quite tricky to show on TV because it's that. But look, that actually, we can really see it there, especially in the green. When it embosses and you can still read it, that's incredible. I mean, obviously the embossing powders, they're beautifully fine embossing powders, and that's why they pick the detail up as well so well. But yeah, you can absolutely read it. It's amazing, isn't it?
Isn't that clever?
Yeah, I really like that.
So
that's
I'll just do
strong.
A little wiggle for you, just so you can.
Okay, it's a wiggle.
Oh.
Bear with, Phil. There we are. Yeah, that's really nice. And that colour of green is beautiful.
And that font is 8.
It's who?
It's 8. The size 8. It's tiny.
Ah, right. Okay.
It's who? It's what you had about size 8.
Oh.
Right. So I'm just going to stick this on. And then we'll get on to the sentiment.
Well, you're sticking, my love. Now, the beautiful festive border dies. Shall I get them? Half of the stock has gone. If you do want to get hold of these, please check your baskets out because these are absolutely flying, utterly flying, and they are superb. I must admit. These are another favourite. I think what I love about these as well is the fact there's such good thick borders. So when our Phils actually cut them in half, they work and they look really cool. I mean, whatever you put them on, I mean, look at that. How beautiful is that? And of course you can, you're using them as borders, but you can edge your card in them. You can do so many different things. Chopping them up, obviously putting your ribbon down the middle. Looks sensational. Only $24.99. Pop them in your flexi basket and split that payment. That is $9. Sorry, I can't see it screen. I haven't a clue. I know it ends with 216. 961216. That's your item number. £24.99 is your price. So,
right.
Knew you made. Over to you, my love.
Are you got to do it before you come back to me now?
I'm back to you.
Right, back to me. Right, so I'm just showing you a different way of using the borders. So remember I said at the beginning of this, I'm kind of doing it as the layout is a little bit scrapbooky style.
Yeah.
And the borders, I wanted to show you that you can use them for other things. So we're literally just going to do the top and the side of the next one, just to make it a little bit different. And it means you get a bit more use from them, rather than thinking, oh, I don't like putting borders through the middle of a card. Well, you don't need to.
Yeah.
So we've now just created a crown, if you like, or a frame for this.
That looks so cute.
Yeah, it will do when I've got the pearls on. I'm just going to do the same with the other one.
You've been very specific as well. You've lined it up beautifully. Yeah. I have noticed now. Yeah, so it's just spot on.
I'm just making sure I'm doing it the right way.
It does look, when like that, it looks like lace.
Yeah, it's really pretty. And the detail, I mean, I don't know whether I've been on with you when I've said to you, but the debossing detail that we get in the dies is not a standard. It's not a standard manufacturing process. I pay a little bit extra to have that done. Yeah. So this is why when you get these dies home, you don't need to put them back through with a rubber mat or anything. It does all the embossing in one go. Yeah. And it's quality, and it's what makes it a little bit different to everything else that's already there. So let's just snip that off, and then we'll get on to the sentiment, and then I'll do all the assembly while you recap, because you don't need to see all that until you get to the poinsettias.
Gorgeous, I can't wait for the poinsettias.
So I wanted to show you that this gorgeous new luster cardstock, you can actually heat emboss onto it as well.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so we're going to do that live, and if it don't work, it's the aircon's fault or the lights' fault.
It's the lights. It's the Christmas lights on the tree. Oh, that twinkle on the tree.
They dazzled me. Right, so I am going to use my platform for this. I have just used an anti-static bag because Pearl card does seem to pick up all the bits. Now, my mate Julia sent me a packet of them.
She's good as your mate, Julia.
Because I had 4 and then I broke one. And but
oh, it's easy to break magnets. I've done that, yeah.
But that hurts my eyes. I don't know why I only took 1 out instead of 4.
Yeah. Why did you do that?
So I have to put it out of the way. Look, it's up in the corner.
Just because it does your head in?
Yeah, it does made it. And she sent me a pack of 4. I should have just swapped it and put all 4 on.
Yeah, yeah. I'll have your spare 3 because I broke a couple of mine. You do go mad at mine. I've got like scraps of magnet.
Oh, what, like little cut-off bits? Oh, where they've snapped and... Oh, Leonie. Oh, right. So back to this, because at least I'll get to finish one demo.
You say that, it's 1:45, love.
So I've used the charming rectangles to create this lovely little lacy scalloped edge. These are on the show, they are on the website. I'm just going to do my old thing again and tell you that no more stock of the original charming once they've gone. So if you didn't get them when they sold out when I was here the time before, now is the time to get them before because they just won't be anymore.
Yeah, and they are just gorgeous.
They are. There's so many. Right. So this is the point with these stamps. So I did the sentiments, which are the traditional ones that you would expect. You've got your Merry Christmas, your Happy Christmas. You've got the mini sentiments, the words Noel, peace, joy. You've got the smaller font. Oh, there you go. So you've got the regular size. You've got the smaller one. There you go.
Beautiful.
And then you've got a couple of border sentiments in there as well. That is packed on its own.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
There are 17 different sentiment stamps in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's amazing, and the font, like it says, beautiful.
Yeah, and then if you move on to the phrases, so the phrases are a little bit more like wishing you peace, love and joy. Date the halls with boughs of holly. Yeah, we wish you a Merry Christmas, which is the one I'm going to use now. So these are a little bit bigger, so these can be your focal points.
Yes, and like you say, they're beautiful for inside the card as well because they are a nice bigger sentiment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
And well, I love the fact that we've got choices. So I could have, if I wanted to, cut a little tag out and stamp the word Noel and add it as a little extra topper on my card to make it even more scrapbooky looking.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? That kind of style.
Yes.
So I'm going to do this the same in the pine tree. Ooh, and the pine tree, the counter's rocking. That's not me.
We've got a proper wobble on.
It's got a wobble on.
And that we can blame the counter. It's properly jigging. It's jigging. Phill, calm down.
So now with this, I mean, who makes that card that heavy?
Who made
it? It must have been one of mine.
That'll be you, Rolf. That'll be you. It's got 2 tubs of embossing powder on it. 20 dies.
Right, so we've now got
it's beautiful, it's that one
we wish you a Merry Christmas on there, and we're going to emboss this again in the pine tree.
Stunning.
10 minutes. 10 minutes. That'll be enough time for me to get the poinsettias on.
Oh, you need to be getting those poinsettias on.
So I'm just going to heat emboss this. Beautiful. I mean, look at that on pearl cardstock.
Yeah, that is.
So do you need to do anything while because I'm just going to heat this up?
Yeah, I'll give some reminders. Well, our Phill does that again. Obviously, if you do want the embossing powders, you can get hold of those because they are beautiful. We do need to tell you. Oh, there's so much to tell you. The embossing powders, first of all, if you do want those, remember you're getting that beautiful 20% of the stock has gone. So you're getting that beautiful mulled wine. You're getting that wonderful new leaf. You've also got the wonderful berry red. You've also got that and this one is amazing. The stone heath, that's absolutely sensational when you see it on the card. You've then got the bark, and I love that. Great oak, sorry. Great oak, oh, that's really nice. It's proper deep dark brown. And then the pine tree that our Phil's using. If you want your embossing powders, premium embossing powders, $32.94. Again, you can put them in your flexi. 917869. We've then got those border dies, which are super, super busy. I'm not surprised. Now, we're already approaching 2/3 of the stock gone. So you've got the beautiful holly leaf with all that embossed detail or debossed detail. You've got the wonderful snowflake, and then you've got the beautiful holly leaf there as well. I really like all those three. Maybe if I can show all three. I really like all those. They're absolutely exquisite. £24.99 is your price. 961216. Your item number. We've then got one of my favourite, the fern leaves. Favourite. A third of the stock has gone. These are absolutely flying. Remember, you do get the magnetic sheet with these as well. Oh, I love those. You'll be using those again and again and again. I love fern leaves. See, fern leaves remind me of forests. That is 328178, your item number, 17.99, your price. Do remember your one-day special. Again, absolutely beautiful. Phil's been using the gorgeous stamps already. The elegance, the detail. I mean, you're getting so many stamps. So many stamps in here. 56 stamps in total for £59.95. That is your one-day special price. Do remember, this is only while stocks last, or while, of course, the time lasts. So please check that baskets out. Today, £29.98 to get those delivered to your door. It is the launch of the Christmas event. Whoop, whoop, whoop. With our Phill. What a good way of launching our lovely Christmas.
In July, when the sun's shining.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I mean, obviously, I've been designing these for ages, so it's actually really nice to get them out and have a play with them and make cards with them.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anybody will be getting Christmas cards each year. 10 minutes, Phill.
7 minutes, love, and I want to see your poinsettias.
So this is where
that looks lovely, Phill.
This is where we're at, look.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to pop the... Oh, I'll show you that, actually, just to show you how well they emboss.
Oh, that's lovely.
Because it's all in the detail.
Yeah. The green and white looks lovely.
Glass.
Yeah, that's lovely.
I love embossing powders anyway,
yeah.
particularly when you've got really swirly, delicate fonts like the Rococo sentiments are. So I'm just going to put that on flat.
Beautiful.
And I'm going to chuck it underneath my mat just to keep it flat for a second. Oops, underneath that mat.
Obviously, check out the website for all Phil's essentials, like the glues, etc.
Yeah, they'll all be on there. And now my little bag of tricks.
Oh, look at you, all organised.
My little bag of tricks.
Oh, yeah. You've got, and the poinsettias. Have they been cut out to that beautiful red card then?
Yeah, this is the Imperial red card, but how absolutely stunning are these poinsettias?
The shimmer on that looks divine. They'll get you. Look at that.
They're gorgeous. Now, normally, as you know, I would do like 6 or 7 layers on the flowers, but do you know what? You know, because the detail in these is just so good, you don't need loads of layers. I think the most I've got is 3 or 4.
That looks divine.
Don't they look good in that cardstock? And you know, because it's double-sided, it looks good if you catch it from the other side as well.
So when you shape them up, they look fabulous.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That is lovely.
Right, so I'm just going to pop this on and then we're going to decorate.
Beautiful.
Do you want to show everybody while I'm just doing this?
Yeah, I will do, lovely, Phill. That cardstock, I mean, this is brand new. It does fit with the whole collection and it's just so exquisite. You have got that beautiful, the green, the red, the blue, the gold, that beautiful brown, the silver and the white there. Sorry, if I try and get back and then I can show you them all together. Only £22.49. Isn't it nice? That blue's the best in the world. 692269. If you do want your poinsettia die, of course you can go for that. That's what Phil's just been using, and he has cut. Look at that. It's such a nice die as your poinsettia. Do remember, obviously, with this, you've got that wonderful die cut detail in there, which looks sensational. Only £17.99, 342 795. Oh, Phill, they look so good.
Aren't they classy?
Yeah, they really do. That is really beautiful.
So I'm going to show you, I think I've got a couple of minutes to be able to show you how I do this, just in case you don't see my Facebook, like 4 minutes, so I'm going to have to be quick. So what I always do when I'm putting my flowers on, there's a pattern with me. I either do top left, bottom right, top left. So I always put my biggest flower on first, and then I start adding my foliage. And I'm going to do exactly the same with this. I'll try and be quicker than I would do normally. Yeah, because
go, Phill, go!
Normally I would have a little bit more. I would spend like 3/4 of an hour doing this. These are the fern leaves I'm using here, cut with the doodah, the rich green cardstock.
They're lovely.
We've got the mistletoe, which is just a must-have. Please, please, please. This mistletoe is stunning.
Yeah,
I've used on just about every sample I've used.
And it's that detail, isn't it? That extra detail.
Yeah. So we're just going to add a little bit of mistletoe there. Can you see how this is all coming together already?
Yeah. I must admit, this is the thing, isn't it? All the dyes work so well together. This is the, you know, it's one of them, innit? You kind of want it all. Yeah. You want it all.
Right,
yeah,
so let's just see if I can get some of this done before we run out of time.
You can do it, Phill. We believe in you.
3 minutes.
3 minutes, love. Come.
Where's that time gone?
Well, we did a lot of chatting.
Well, yeah.
Well, I'm not going to lie. You've got a lot of stuff.
Well, we need to show you everything.
You know,
so
I mean, it's all brand new.
The branches long. That. So I'm just going to chuck a couple of the branches underneath.
Oh, you need the branches in life.
I'm just trying to catch that glue that's already underneath there. It's all just details.
Yeah, they all work beautifully together. They all, especially when you cut them in the different colours.
But you see how easy it is to make this card.
Yeah.
This is just the complete collection, the one-day special. Obviously, you need the stamps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just pop the next fern on. I'm just going to put one there.
That's so nice, Phill.
2 minutes. So I'm just going to have one there, but I am going to use that little. Remember the smaller.
Lovely mistletoe.
Yeah. So I'm just going to snip off that twig. So I've just got one there.
Oh, I love it, Phill.
It's pretty, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think because could you use this all year round? I asked on my Facebook and they were saying it could be like the sycamore.
Yes.
Could be the sycamore, yeah.
Oof, Adam knows his tree things. Get him.
Sycamore. Right, I'm not going to get time to put all my little bits on, but I just want to show you the little pine cones.
Oh, your pine cones.
In the hot chocolate cardstock. So I'm just going to pop a couple on. I will.
You need the pine cones because when you've got the beautiful ferns, because ferns always remind me of the woods. But when you go through woods and you've got the pine cones, yeah, that is lovely.
Ain't it? And it's just.
And in that brown cardstock, it makes it shimmer and the detail pop even more.
So it's just tiny, tiny detail. I can't wait to see what people make with all these because, right, I'm going to stop there because I'll never get finished otherwise.
Your team has done amazing.
I'll stop there. How about that?
That's beautiful, Phill. I absolutely
love it.
lush? Yeah, I really like it.
Imagine what you pay for a card like that.
I'd pay loads of money.
I'll sort you out after then.
I'll be giving you an IOU. Right, folks, before we run out of time, I'm going to tell you about the big one because that has been the busiest. If you do want to go for that, you've got all those incredibly beautiful stamps. The background stamps are stunning, the detail. You've got so many sentiments. And we haven't really talked about the foliage stamps, and I really like them. The beautiful papers. I mean, there's so many different elements in this. The papers are incredible, and then those 3 gorgeous embossing folders. If you're going for this today, £36.30, that's all you need to pay to get the whole thing delivered to your door. 047121